Mathias Architects are a privately owned firm of architects. We've been going for over 40 years now. We're members of Business in the Community Sustainability Forum, and we've been meeting for 2 or 3 years exchanging ideas about how we as various size businesses work together and what we do to save energy. And it was through that UES were talking about the scheme that they'd done, which reduced the amount of energy that computers and IT use.
What that involved is effectively installing some software which monitored the energy use, particularly of PCs and laptops, and then changing some of the settings on the software and on the hardware.
Almost immediately, UES were able to start reading savings.
I didn't think there was going to be anything really discernible, but you know, we actually got some pretty good results for that.
The other part, which is equally if not more important, was actually engaging people in the process to understand what they were doing, so they actually actively turned things off when they'd finished and shut them down themselves. In this project we've worked in partnership with BT, who've got lots of experience and knowledge in operating data centres, and part of that was applying changes to the temperature controls to server rooms.
We were the first data center operation to actually start deliberately increasing that is, the temperature within the halls. We were at Holden Mathias, and the IT guys there were explaining what they were doing some great work, taking it very seriously in terms of energy reduction. But one thing I asked the question about what temperature you run your halls at, and it was freezing cold basically. I asked the question, well, why are you doing that? Understandably, we heard exactly the same things that we heard from our IT guys. Can't do that. No, it needs to be that cool, it needs to be run at that temperature.
IT managers just don't like turning things off, they don't like changing things.
I just thought, oh great, this is going to be a right pain.
It seemed a natural conclusion to work together, attack the IT guys from both ends then, if you like, from the macro and the micro, and say, guys, you can actually change your views on this.
I went over to their data centre and had a tour around, and that's something else really. It's just an incredible environment that they've set up there. And I was very impressed by the way they set up the air conditioning and the efficiency of the air conditioning and the way it actually comes through the floor.
The carbon impact from the whole of IT globally will surpass aviation by 2020. I think to take those dynamics, it's very difficult for the aviation industry to reduce their carbon impact. It's actually relatively straightforward to reduce the carbon impact from IT.
There's a lot of quick and easy wins which are very easy to implement and immediately bring you savings.
It's something that everybody should be more aware of really. Being greener.
If you're in a position where you're perhaps an IT person or you're using a lot of IT kit, then you're in a position to do something about it, you're in a position to create some change.